Hello, my fellow Insomaniacs. To 22 here, and I bring to you a new Let's Play. Now, this has been long overdue since the last Let's Play, and the last Let's Play was long overdue and long to be overdone. And so is this one. Now, this one, I announced it on my channel, but if you are watching this and you didn't see it, prepare to be amazed, because first of all, before I start, I'm just going to explain that I went to the eShop channel, and during the Black Friday weekend, the eShop had a sale in which you could save up to 50% off any of the games that you buy, the selected games, that is. Now, normally I would have had to pay $19.99, but I paid $7 less, plus tax that I would have paid if, you know, I had actually paid it at full price. But no, I got this for $12.99, which is a steal for me, because it's a game that I was doing on my channel, but never did complete because, for those of you that are not subscribed to my channel, I was doing this during the summer of 2014, and unfortunately I was burglarized, but I have more than recovered since. But the game that I'm about to do, excuse me, is this one. Nope, it's not this one. It's Kirby's Return to Dreamland, otherwise known as Kirby's Adventure in Europe. But with that said, let's get started right now. Just gonna... Oh, right. Okay then. I will... Okay. Okay. I'll just pick this option then, that's fine. Oh, right, I have to play with the Wiimote by itself, not with the nunchuck. I forgot. Oh well. Okay? Alright. Okay, so as before, you get directed to this yeah, and you have to hold the Wiimote sideways. So, yeah. Now, when I was originally doing this, I was doing it on my old 4x3 television. And now I'm doing this on a flat screen, widescreen TV, so it looks much better. Anyway, we have Kirby, we have King DDD, we have Waddle Dee, and we have Meta Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And I gotta say, man, let me turn my volume down here. There we go. So, I may as well, oh, and of course, because I'm starting anew, I have to start from scratch. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna do the entire Let's Play on Insomania game. Now, here's the twist. When I get to where I left off originally on my original Let's Play, then I will simulcast from that point onward. But for now, it's just going to be on Insomania game. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. So let's get started right now. And of course, because we haven't unlocked anything, we have to start from scratch. And it starts during the daytime here at Popstar. So what you see is a beautiful land, and Kirby has his strawberry cheesecake, or maybe it's shortcake, I'm not sure. And then there's Meta Knight reading a book. You know, for someone who's very powerful as Meta Knight, you know, he does read a lot. And oh, Kirby dropped his cheesecake. Oh, it's ruined now. And, well, there's a ship. And it's fallen apart. Wow, everything is falling apart, man. And I'm not even referencing, what is it, Zebra Head with falling apart? But no, it's falling apart, the ship is. And it's crashed. So... Ooh. What is this? It's... Someone's hurt! Oh my god. Is he okay? Okay, well he's fine, but... And it looks like his energy source has been drained. And that all the major parts of his ship are gone. And he's down in the dumps and... Hey, listen! We can help you! I can help you! I'll help you too. We'll all help you. Thanks for helping, mister! I mean, that's pretty much what I get out of that, really. And of course, Kirby and friends are gonna go out and help. So I'll tell you what, man. That's the start of our new adventure. So that's pretty much how this adventure started out. And we're gonna start with... On Planet Popstar, we're gonna start with Cookie Country. Now, of course, the first couple of worlds are gonna be easy, but then later on, it gets tougher. Maybe not so much the levels themselves, even though they are. It's finding and collecting the... Well, I'll show you more when we get to it. Let's get inside right now. Okay. So yeah, we can go back to the world map if we want, but why would we? So yeah, it looks so much better with my AverMedia, as well as the fact that it's in a 16:9 frame, as opposed to the 4:3 frame that we were forced to use, especially on an old TV, but we didn't really have much of a choice then at the time. But anyway, with that said, let's begin Cookie Country, and let's start with the first level, or the first stage, rather. It's kind of weird how they just call them stages and not level, but whatever. So anyway, let's get started right now. 4 players anytime. Press any button on a synced Wii remote for a quick join. Joining will cost 1 Kirby. Yeah, it takes lives if you want to join. Hold down the minus button for a quick quit. Join in a jiffy. Leave in a flash. So yeah, if you want to exit at any time, you may do so. So, and you can sync a Wiimote from the pause menu. So that's something to keep in mind there. Alright, so we're done. Okay, so now that we got all the preliminaries out of the way, let's just get on with it. You use the control pad to move Kirby, and you press the 2 button to jump, as well as to press and repeatedly press it in order for him to fly. And you press the 1 button to inhale, exhale. And of course, collecting stars, you collect 100 of them and you get a life. And the signs pretty much tell you everything that you need to know. Yeah, so this first level is more of an introductory level. And if you eat an opponent and then press down to swallow, if you do it with an enemy that has an ability, you get that ability. Now, of course, you can also press the minus button to get rid of it, and get another power-up if you so choose. And of course, you know, each ability has its own, you know, each power-up has its own unique abilities. You just have to know what buttons to press and how to do it. That's just one thing that should be kept in mind there. Oh yeah, and just, you know, lightly tap the directional pad and hold on to it like this. Yeah, you have to press and hold it in order to keep running. Ooh, nice one. And then, yeah, you press 2 to not only jump, but keep pressing it in order to fly. And there's also some more, the bigger the stars, the more stars you get, and, there we go. Just gonna turn down the, my volume, because it's a little too loud, and I don't want to have to keep shouting and everything. Okay. Oh, I might want to change abilities here. And get the fire ability! So, from this point on, I'm going to explain the abilities, and, yeah, you have the fire ability, which does what it says it does. You light your opponents on fire. And this is the sword ability! I mean, you could do a lot of things with each ability. Also, you have a key. Now, whenever you hold on to a key, you are not able to attack. You can jump, but you won't be able to fly. But each key unlocks a door like this. And what we have here is the collectible that contributes to your 100% rating. It is an energy spear. Energy spears are scattered throughout... let me try that again. Energy spears are scattered across the land, try to find all the hidden ones. So yeah, and on the top left of the screen there, it tells you how many you need to collect, and in this case there's only 3. Later on, there's going to be levels in which you have to collect 4, up to as many as 5. So keep that in mind as you progress through the game. Also, I'm gonna have to discard my ability and then press the button and shake the Wiimote in order to swallow those stone blocks. That's something new that they added in this game. And you can also do the same thing with big enemies. Like that. And then you spit it out, and the size of the stars are so big. It's not even funny, man. Let's see what's down here. Oh, there's more stuff. Wow, look how fat Kirby is. And wait a minute, is that it? No, not quite. I just remembered it's not quite over yet. Oh, and unlike most of most enemies give you an ability, but this is a super ability. This is the Ultra Sword. And look how powerful this is. This is OP. Look at this. By God! Look at the strength of Kirby with that sword. Ow. Okay, you're gonna get that. Wow, look at that. Just ridiculously overpowered. However, it does have a limit because if you see, there's a meter, and that meter tells you how much time you have left until it runs out. So, as great as it is, it does have a time limit. So, be careful. Oh my God, look at the destruction that we're causing here, man. Well, you guys can live, I don't care. Also, a meat cleaver, and we have a portal. Now, I may as well explain this little part. Now, unless you guys were there watching my Let's Play, on my channel, you pretty much know what this is. But if you don't, this is a portal, and it will take you to a world in which you will be placed in Jeopardy. And, okay, well, I lost my power, so that's what happens when you lose your power. But anyway, you will be placed in Jeopardy, and you have to get out of it. But in this portal, there's definitely two cogs, or energy spears, as you will. There's always two. But thankfully, there's no time limit, otherwise I'd be in trouble. But yeah, that's where you would need to go in order to get two energy spears. So with that said, for those who do know, and for those who don't, do you know what time this is? I'll tell you what this is. What this is... This is Jeopardy! Yep, it is Jeopardy, because there's this thing, there's this wall, that if you don't run fast enough, it can kill you if you get crushed. Now, of course, you can push it back, but it will only delay the inevitable. So, let me just... There we go. And just spin it forward, or you can spin it back if you feel that it would be to your advantage to do so. And then just dash across here. Spit. You can spit backwards, like I said, but only do it if it's to your advantage. I also like the music called Looming in the Darkness. Or Looming Darkness, excuse me. Okay, so now we got past the Jeopardy part. Here you can select one of two abilities, the fire ability or the sword ability. I'm going to go for the fire ability. Because I am hot-blooded. Check it and see. I got a fever of 103. And so is this guy when I get through with him. Now this is a spear doomer. Now this thing has the two spears that you want. But also be careful of his attacks. When he charges at you, be careful of that. That isn't to say you should be careless, but... Uh-oh. Now, of course, if you don't have any abilities, you can just, you know, spit those balls right back at him. The energy balls, that is. But other than that, the first couple are not that tough, but later on they do get a little bit tougher, but it's nothing that you can't handle the more you play this game. Alright, let's get it. Energy spears complete, so we got everything. So now we can just get the heck out of here. We got the Maxim Tomato, awesome. Alright. Yeah, Kirby is cute. Of course, everyone knows that. Oh, there's also something up here. So yeah, whenever you get 100 stars, you get an extra life. And here's the exit door. Now, just before you end the level, you also get to play a bonus game. And here's how you play. You jump off, and then press 2. There. Okay, well, the higher you go, the more you get. And in my case, it's good enough for 10 stars. Alright, so that's the first stage. Now, of course, you know, that one doesn't take very long. In fact, most of the stages don't take very long, but, you know, later on they do, so that's something to keep in mind. But until then, this is your host, Jew22, signing off saying goodbye. And folks, it's great to be back on this game, and it's great to have the game back. But until then, peace out, and stay tuned for more on Insomania Game.